All right, welcome to Eastern Hancock High School as we're getting ready for a Week 4 matchup between the South Putnam Eagles and the Eastern Hancock Royals. Let me know if you can hear us. And we're testing out a little new technology here as Mr. Gallion is hopefully going to try to catch the team coming out of the school. And like I said, I hope it's working. Let me know. You can chat with us here in the booth on Facebook or YouTube. And sometimes we have some technical difficulties here at the beginning, but we're really, really excited about this ball game. A couple teams that, believe it or not, for as far away they are, have played quite a few times and recently here as we went to South Putnam. And sorry, I'm checking out here as the drone is checking out a few places. All right, thank you. Audio's working. And we're excited about this ball game. It's going to be interesting. Both teams dealing with some injuries. And South Putnam's going to have a few players. I think I heard possibly as many as 7 players that start both ways. And the Royals also dealing with some injuries from last week and even at practice this week. So we'll get to that here soon. I hope you're not getting dizzy from the drone. But and hopefully we don't watch it crash. But we're hoping to catch the team come out of the school here. And here they come. So Eastern Hancock making their way to the field, and we're excited about tonight's game as we have a lot of pregame things to go through. Tonight, here is your personnel. So I'm Joe Paxton, Michael Gallion currently controlling our camera there in the sky, and Coach Allen will probably be here in just a bit. And John Splater on the camera upstairs, and Cody Hibbert will be with our sideline cam at some point. He's probably not going to be here early, but he will be here later as he is being recognized at the Knightstown football game before the game over there. So he's going to make the trip after he is recognized over there. And we're excited about it. Tonight's weather, 83 degrees, feels a little warmer than that here in the press box. Really no chance of rain for the most part, though we thought that last week at Centerville and we got rained on a little bit. We've been very lucky all season with the wind, and we've got about a 7-mile-per-hour wind out of the west. Kind of as we see the teams coming in. Eastern Hancock currently 1-2 on the season. They won their first game at Greencastle in the opener. Very dominant performance. Came back here, played North Decatur. North Decatur was a pretty close ball game for most of the time. And then toward the end there, North Decatur able to win. And then last week at Centerville, just kind of got behind early and could never make up that difference. So we've Coach Allen just joined us. How you doing? Is your mic on? Let's see.
I don't know.
Yep, there we go.
Good.
Coach Allen joined us just now. We look at South Putnam here. They played at North Putnam and won that battle 53-33. And then took on a common opponent, Greencastle, won 65-21. And then last week at Edgewood on the red turf. It's an interesting turf to look at, to watch a game on, but lost in overtime 30-31. And then it brings us all to tonight. So it's homecoming here at Eastern Hancock. So you're going to see lots of let's see if I can adjust a few things. Sorry, I'm multitasking here. But getting this ready for the next shot. But we're getting ready for a lot of fun homecoming. We had pep session today.
Yeah.
We've had a fun week of activities, powder puff, sledgehammer, volleyball, and then hallway decorations. Anything? Dress-up days?
Dress-up days, yeah. I think they have the floats or whatever you want to call them down tonight. So, yeah, a lot of stuff going on.
And we'll do the best we can to cover all of that. So we're going to kind of switch over here to this other camera. I'm going to go ahead and have it ready. But I think we're going to have people watching from all over. I know there's already some people that's talked to me from South Putnam. And we're excited to have you here on the live stream as they're ringing the bell, and we're getting ready for the Royals to come out. And here they come. So I don't know if he's playing with the drone or not on that. There he is as they get up. Out on the field. It's new technology. It's our first time trying the drone out.
Looks good.
And it's kind of a cool shot. And we won't have it throughout the game. It's just a pregame thing. It's going away here shortly. So as we're getting ready for an exciting matchup we've already mentioned, let's go through some of the pregame information here. Some players to watch that we have down. Gavin Bowman back from injury after a really strong 2 weeks, week 1 and week 2.
Yeah, really nice to have him back. I think he had a really good week of practice. Talked to him a couple times in the hallway this week. I think he's just really excited to get back out there and continue hopefully where he left off.
And Drew Klein, quarterback for the Eagles, leading tackler on the team, quarterback. I was watching him a little bit in pregame. He wasn't doing a lot of the throwing out there. There had a couple other guys throwing, so I'm not sure if he's dealing with something either. He did do some defensive stuff out there. He is in uniform, but he's definitely a weapon that he can throw it through the air. He can use his legs. He's really shifty when he decides to run it, and so he's definitely one to watch because he's really good on the offensive and defensive side of the field.
Yeah, jack of all trades.
And then our homecoming stuff, we will stream the homecoming stuff at halftime. So thanks for asking in the chat. And again, reminder, if you want to chat with us, we're getting ready to do the anthem. So we're going to kind of pause for that as the band's getting ready to play. And we'll be back right after this. All right, great rendition by our band with the national anthem. I'm sure you probably couldn't hear it, but just if you look there, we had some fans of the drone in the chat there, Coach Galligan.
Was it my mom? No, it's not.
So.
I figured my mom would be the only one that would think that, or my dad. My dad would think that was really cool.
Tonight's coaches here. You know a little bit about the coaches. You want to mention that, Coach Galligan?
Yeah, so obviously Josh Holden. We talked about Josh, the new coach at Eastern Hancock, and he's in his first year here, having a good start. He's got a couple losses to a couple good teams, but he's having a nice start to the season. The kids have really bought in. The kids love him. It's been a great experience so far. And then Chuck Sorrells in his 7th season over at South Putt. Chuck I know a little bit. He coached with Coach Etch at Pike. He knows him from Pike. And Chuck is a really funny guy, but when it comes to coaching, he is somebody that gets the absolute most out of his players. And it is incredible to see just the sheer grit that his guys play with. You've heard me talk about it last week, even at the Centerville game, that this South Putt team is one of the most physical teams year in and year out because in large part of Coach Sorrell and what he does with his program. I want to give another shout out to their assistant coach, John Tharp. Coach Tharp was my high school gym teacher, and he is helping out here at South Putt, and he was my defensive coordinator my senior year in high school, and I got to go down and talk to him. So Coach Tharp, that guy over there, has more wisdom in his little finger when it comes to football than almost anybody else in this stadium right now.
So as a couple things I do want to mention here as we go, there is, if you're watching on IHSA TV, we have found that there's a little bit of a, the audio and video isn't totally in sync. So, but we're also on YouTube and Facebook. Those tend to be a little bit more in sync. We had the question, how do you watch on your TV? You can get the YouTube app on your TV. That's probably the easiest way. Search for EH Athletics. And then you can chat with us through YouTube as well. And we always appreciate and be able to communicate with you guys.
So hopefully our cameraman on the roof, John Splater, can hear us. I think he can hear us, hopefully. Let's see how that works. But, yeah, this is going to be an exciting night of football. I'm ready to get it away. This is I don't know if you guys talked about it. I was busy flying a drone. But fourth meeting all time between these two schools. And all three previous meetings have been low-scoring affairs. Royals are 2-1. They won in 1985 en route to a state championship. Then they won again 2013, the regional on the way to the state runner-up that year. And then 2021, the Eagles came over here. Knightstown couldn't play because of COVID. They got contact traced. They were out, and the Eagles were kind enough to come over here and play, and they got their first win against the Royals then.
All right, do you see who won the toss?
Yeah, the Eagles won the toss. They elected to defer, which means the Royals will receive.
Do you want to talk about some new technology? We have down and distance, play clock, some things that Coach Gallion did a lot of work to get set up for this week, and hopefully it works much better than our old system.
And I would like to thank the athletic boosters tonight. They are helping pay for this new system, but again, it plugs directly into our scoreboard controller. So what the feed that you see on the screen is exactly what it says on the scoreboard here in the stadium. So that is huge for us.
Okay, it looks like we're going to have QB back with, is it going to be Bowman?
Yeah, Bowman and QB back.
And we're getting ready to get started here. Week 4 of the high school football season. And the legs in it. Rowe's going to return here. It's going to head to QB. He's going to get the ball. He's going to head off right up the middle. He tries to make one cut. He makes it with us, and he may go as there's only one man to beat. And he is going to score, and that's our second opening touchdown. Opening kickoff touchdown.
Yeah.
What'd you see there, guys?
Well, we saw this right here on the replay. So Mark Hubie, just a middle return, and watching the film, special teams has been the Achilles heel so far for this South Putnam team. They have, I'm going to watch that again because that was really fun. This team has struggled in the special teams areas, and the Royals, that has been their biggest attribute. 2 kickoff return for touchdowns in 4 games. Tremendous year for the Royals.
And both opening. Oh, sorry, that was you.
No, you're good. Go ahead. I was just going to say the last game against Edgewood, they had a punt blunder there towards the beginning of the game and gave up 7. So
Matt Hunt's kick is up, and it's good.
Hey.
Royals score 7 points in 12 seconds.
Good start to homecoming.
Yeah. As we're going to take a quick break, you're watching Eastern Hancock football on the EH Sports Network.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, welcome back. As we have our personnel here, we got everybody on board right now. So I'm Joe Paxton, Michael Gallion and Cole Allen with me here in the booth. John Splater, camera upstairs. Cody Hibbert just arrived with his sideline camera, so we're going to get that shot here shortly. And then we got our camera we call PTZ.
Can I thank Cody for coming, because Cody was recognized tonight over at Knightstown. They recognized the 20th anniversary of their state runner-up team. And Cody could have stayed, but he chose to come over here and help us out tonight. So thank you, Cody, for doing that. That's means a lot to us.
All right. Back to return is actually can't see. Oh,
onside
good
kick.
bounce.
Got the
Ooh. Big hit there on the play. But 62 there.
Abraham Doty hung
Yeah.
on to that. Wow. He got smacked.
All right, let's see.
Go. Defensive starters here for the Royals.
Sorry, I was trying to see who's coming out on quarterback.
Klein is quarterback.
It is Klein.
So Drew Klein's quarterback. Defensive starters, a couple little tweaks here. Brennan Trueblood's out, so Connor Whitgren's going to start for him at defensive end. Otherwise, that should be all good here for the Royals.
All right, Klein is as a quarterback. It looks like we've got
Case and Ames next to him.
Yep, and Jefferson on the far side. Tall receiver over there. As Klein takes it, he's going to throw it out to
Blake Witt.
Witt's going to make a move,
Got some
and
speed.
he's got a lot of space. Good pickup of about 17 yards, 18. As just a little quick screen out to the receiver. So Witt is the one.
It's only Witt's 6th catch of the year. Now, they wanted to pound the rock the first 2 games, but Ty Benton, their all-state running back, is not dressed tonight, so may see a little bit of a change here this evening.
Klein in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off up the middle. And I'm sorry, I can't remember who their new running back is. Ames is going to pick up.
Oh, that was Briar Cook.
Oh, Briar Cook, number 42. As we're getting used to them here, we were really expecting maybe to see 23.
Ty Benton, again, is all-state running back, but Briar Cook comes in. And watch here. Jefferson gets a good block on Manship, nearly a block in the back, but Cook with the huge run gets him all the way down to the 15.
Klein's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to Cook again, but
Wheeler.
this time, yep.
Great job there by Evan Wheeler getting through that gap and just attacking downhill.
So now we've got, trying to get used to, we got Witt and Jefferson. They don't have a height for Jefferson, but he looks tall. Either that or Witt looks small.
I believe he was listed at 6'4" last year.
Okay.
And then Branson Inser is the receiver to the near side.
Okay. As they look to the sideline for the call. Klein is going to hand it off to Cook again, and he's got a little bit of space.
Look at this play by Luke Manship. Luke Manship to get a pulling guard. Watch this on the replay. Pulling guard comes around here, number 62.
Doty, who just had the onside kick.
Watch him come around, and Luke Manship takes on this pulling guard and just blows him back into the running back. What a play by Luke to blow that up for just a short gain. Wow.
It's going to bring up about 3rd and 7 on the 13-yard line. As you've got Witt and Jefferson on the near side. As Klein's going to throw a pass. He's going to hit Jefferson and right through the hands of Jefferson.
Looked like some contact early there before the throw. I don't know if they just got tangled up or see here on the replay. And just a bit early, but not enough to award a flag. big fourth down here.
Yep. As it looks like
early in the game.
Inser's on the far side, and he got trips to the near side. And Klein's going to look to throw. He's looking. He's going to move to his left. He avoids the pressure. He's going to still look downfield. He's going to throw it up in the air toward, who was that? I can't see. 24?
That was Hayden Tincher.
Tincher?
Tincher started on this side of the field, then went all the way across. Let's watch the replay on this one. So Klein, we lose contain right here. He gets outside, and Tincher ran all the way across the field. That's a great heads-up play by Klein. I mean, it would have been really tempting to try to run that, but I'm going to give him credit. That was a really nice play. Now the Eagles on for something that they didn't really do at all last week, and there we go. We blocked the extra point.
And for some reason our score's not updating.
It is.
7-6, right?
No, hold on. Yeah, did you type that one in right?
I guess.
Going back to Klein's throw there, it's a kind of ill-advised throw from a quarterback perspective, right, to throw it all the way back across your body. But he did a good job making sure he had room and space for his wide receiver to go and get that one.
Copy it. Put it in the browser and see if it works. What do you think? You think they're going to kick the mark again?
I'm going to guess they might try either Gavin or I'm thinking they might try somebody in the second line this time.
I think based on what we saw last week against Edgewood, they kicked it to about the 30. So I think you're going to see one go right there to Matt Hunt at about the 30-yard line.
Matt or Blake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Matt's got that kind of secret speed, though. There's a lot of secret athleticism there in that second line that you might not just jump off the page at you, but
now get it back to Mark. Mark fields it.
Better coverage.
At the 18, Mark breaks the tackle, and we're going to get a flag, though. It's going to come back. So Mark gets it out to the 38, but they're going to get a hold on the Royals, it looks like.
On the return for the Royals, taken out by Brooksbury.
Did we lose is it not? Oh.
Still waiting on the official call here. The return was almost out to the 40. We have a holding, yes, on the Royals. So that'll back the Royals up a significant amount as it's a spot foul. And it was within the 30. So we will be looking at starting this drive from just inside the 20, approximately the 17-yard line.
So we're going to get to see the offense for the first time here. So here's your offensive starters. And I believe Brendan Trueblood is, or it says defense. We'll try that one. As still going to, Brendan Trueblood normally on the offensive line, not playing tonight. And we're going to have our first play. some reason. Why would it have been muted?
I don't know.
Right.
Did you mute it?
I don't know when we would have muted it. All right. I think we were muted that whole time. So Matt Hunt's going to nearly blocked, and it's going to go out of bounds.
There we go. Flag. Running into the kicker is going to give us a first down.
Jefferson, super long arms trying to get in there and block
all right,
it.
Does that matter he deflected it? Because I felt like you deflected it. Trying to get out of your way. As we're having an issue with our scoreboard. We have a new system. We're working on it. We're not sure why everything's working except for opponent score. So running in the kicker is going to give the Royals a first down and a big break here.
Yeah.
As it looked like they were going to force the Royals into a 3-and-out. After an incompletion and 2 runs, weren't able to make it. They were going to punt. As you've got Bowman on the near side. You got Eden back. He's going to look to throw to his left. He's going to roll out to his right. A lot of room over here if he can make a guy miss. And he does get about 5 yards.
I got it.
As it's a pickup of 4, they say, but that looks like more than 4.
Yeah, I think pickup of 6.
Yes.
4 left.
So 2nd and 4. And Eden. He's going to take the snap. He's going to look to throw. He's going to throw it deep to Bowman. He's got him open. And Bowman couldn't quite bring that one in. Really close. Let's see if we can hit that replay.
Good coverage there by Branson Hanley.
Coach Hibbert here on the sideline should have had a great view of that. And it's going to be just off the fingertips there.
Bowman even had a step on Hanley, and Hanley just really good job of recovering and getting back there and timing that pass. Able to get a hand up and kind of knock it away there as the ball arrived. Jefferson back in the backfield there on that last play too. Watch him and his length and see if that becomes an issue that the Royals focus on.
He's going to get the first down. Got just enough there. I don't know what it was. The down was. He needed 4. He got 5.
Yeah.
That's good for a Royal first down.
As we get our 2nd first down there. First on penalty, I believe.
Yeah.
We've got Eli Manship on the near side. Trips on the far side. QB back with Eden. Eden's going to look to throw. He steps into it. Throws a nice out to Manship. And good throw. Manship kind of went down to get that one.
Yeah, kind of the counter there to Gavin running the fade. You see Eli turn and burn real quick there trying to get upfield. And
score is 7-6. We're not sure why we're having issues, but score is 7-6. And he avoids the pressure. He's going to go out to his right. He's going to go right out of bounds about the 36-yard line. It's going to be another first down for the Royals as Eden's using his legs.
Yeah, and it's something that he's kind of I don't want to say has shied away from this year, but he's done a good job of keeping his eyes downfield and trying to make plays kind of last and see if he can't let his receivers get open. Here tonight he's using his feet to pick up first downs and keep the drives alive.
Eden in the shotgun, QB back with him. He's going to throw out to
Whittington. Whittington's got some blocks. And good first down play there.
Yep, picked up about 4. I don't know, Cody, if you're using your mic or not. Can you hear us? Give me a thumbs up. Yeah, that mic's okay. All right. So now it's
hello.
it's a little loud.
That one going nowhere.
Major echo.
Damon Cox there in the backfield almost immediately read that play from the very get-go. Nothing happening there for the Royals offense. Going to be a loss of about 10 yards there. Going to bring up 3rd and long here for the Royals, about 3rd and 16, as the announcer just said here.
All right. 4 wide for the Royals. Eden in the shotgun. He's going to look to throw. He's going to step into. He's going to go deep to Eli. Eli's trying to get underneath.
Oh!
Touchdown!
No way!
Going out of bounds.
He's calling him out.
There's no way. Show him the replay. Hibbert, show it to him.
I got it.
Well, we got a couple different replays
He's
here.
also 40 yards down the field.
I got a good angle there.
So we'll get to yours next, Cody. Here's the angle from the sideline.
Viewers decide.
I don't know. That foot might have been out of bounds on the line as we look at it. Not to be. Oh, sorry. I prematurely put the touchdown down. All right. As Matt's punt is a nice punt.
Get out of bounds.
Get out of bounds. And I think it went out right before the end zone. But
Gotta put him right on the one.
nice kick by Matt Hunt. And I don't know, probably too late to hit the replay, catch that. So, as it's going to be pin the Eagles back. Is it the one?
Yeah.
Yep, on the one.
Right there on the goal line.
So it is 7-6. We are working very hard to get the score up there correctly. Royals lead 7-6. As Klein is going to hand it off to Cook, and Cook's going to bounce off a tackler, is going to get it out to about the 6-yard line. Last time the Eagles had a really nice drive, just kind of moved it right down, marched it right down the field.
Yeah, a couple big plays, Aiden and
So the Royals got to find a way to slow them down. Klein with Cook back in the backfield with him. He's going to give it to Cook again, this time off the left side. And
Stop.
good stop there by the Royals.
It's like they didn't gain anything.
So no gain.
it feels very similar to where they were last week against Edgewood early in the first quarter. Kind of got pinned back in the against their own end zone. See if the Royals can come up with a stop here and maybe force a punt where they have to be a little uncomfortable. Try and draw the Royals off sides there.
Yep.
The clock winds down.
Yep. Klein's going to look to throw this
Got
time. He's
some
under
pressure.
pressure. Oh, but he gets out, and he's going to go wide open.
Yep.
And that's going to be a big gain all the way out to the 29. Looked like we originally had pretty good pressure.
Looked like Dallas Mullen there with the catch. Or, excuse me, not Dallas Mullen. That's 13, Wyatt Thomas, I believe. Yeah, good game there.
Yeah. That was kind of cool. With we could hear the quarterback with Cody's camera there. All right. As a handoff to Cook off the right side. And he's going to pick up 9.5, 10. No, they're going to give him 10. Another first down. And they're really quick pace here as they're already up there ready to go. As you got Witt on the near side. We've also got, trying that Tincher on the near side as well. Klein fakes it, going to throw it out to Witt. Witt's got a guy to beat. He does beat him, and he's going to get all the way, still spinning and moving. and not thrown out until the 38-yard line. Make it manual. Just a manual one. Ooh, it's not the. Okay.
It's not on there. You just got to.
Yeah, but I'm getting this ready for later.
So Klein takes the snap, hands off. Carson Smith is going to grab him from behind there. Not after a gain of about 4.
3 on the play with the second 7.
Are these after I did it?
Yeah, this is all this drive.
All right. All right. Tincher moves in motion to the far side. Klein in shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff, throw it out to the wide side, and spun out of bounds.
And that's finally, you know,
Insert was the catch.
they're just going to keep going with that right now. As he picks out 5.
So it's going to be really short here, third and less than a yard. So and we've got a whistle here. I think that's the whistle.
Hanley's got to go off the field. I'm not real sure why.
Is it a knee?
This near side official was,
The
telling
old,
me he had to go off.
Pants not covering the knee.
That or maybe some blood.
All right. Klein is going to give the handoff to Cook.
Great penetration. Conley just overran it.
Yeah.
And a good pickup there by Cook. Picks up 5 more. And again, they're doing this without the services of Ty Benton, who rushed for 300 in his first game, 300 in his second game, and was at 100 midway through the second quarter when he got injured last week against Edgewood.
I think you're forgetting about the 5 or 6 guys in front of him there, Michael.
Yeah, I know. They're doing a good job.
Klein's going to hand it off to Cook, and he's going to move off the left side and spin down by Manship.
Luke Manship with the tackle, but he picked up about 4 more.
And 4 on the play with the second 6.
So they look for the play there to the sideline. You've got Klein in the shotgun.
Bad snap.
Yeah.
Low snap.
And
Kuby.
gonna be tackled there by Whittington and Kuby.
Covers the fumble snap.
And he's going to lose about 2.
Loss of 2 on the play, running at 3rd and 8.
Under a minute here in the first quarter. As we started with an explosive opening kickoff touchdown by the Royals, and then South Putnam marched right down the field to score a touchdown, and that's where we're at right now. Who's the running back?
Case and Ames.
Yep.
Ames.
Quick
the
throw
screen.
to Witt, jukes Manship. Brown's there, but
Man.
got
Flag.
a bunch of flags.
So whatever was seen by everybody.
Pass is complete to Witt.
See if we can see what was seen there.
I would think it's got to be a face mask.
Yeah,
Yeah, because nobody's out there blocking for him, so it's got to be a.
Yeah.
Gotta be a
Manship
face
there.
mask.
Manship catches him, just pulls him down. Should just be a 5-yarder if I had to take a guess, but see what the officials decide.
Witt's up to 52 yards receiving.
Face mask against the
Having a
Royals.
good stretch here.
That's good for a South Putnam first down.
20 seconds left here.
Looking to be a potentially 99-yard drive here by the Eagles. As Klein has two receivers, one wide. Seems to be the guy they've been looking toward. Whoever's on the far side. They're going to hand it off to Cook right up the middle. Or Ames, I'm sorry. And he's going to fight and fall forward.
Yeah.
Real close, almost about a yard short, I would say, maybe 2.
Yep.
That's going to be the end of the first quarter with the Eastern Hancock Royals leading 7-6, but the Eagles knocking on the door. We'll be right back right after this commercial.
Star Connect Electric customer, did you know the same great service you trust for your electricity can power your connection to the digital world? That's because high-speed fiber internet is available to your home. Experience internet without limits, lightning fast speeds with no data caps, all with expert support available 24/7, 365 days a year. From electricity to internet, we're your trusted local connection. The power to connect is already here. Visit 9starconnect.com today.
Back from commercial.
Okay.
All right, welcome back. As a tight first quarter here, and Eagles looking to try to take the lead as we switch into the field. Anything,
Take
guys?
the hike across the field.
Yeah, it's literally, they've drove 98 yards or 97 yards so far. Now they've got to go all the way to the other end to see if they can finish this off. Really impressive drive here by the Eagles.
Yeah, nothing too flashy. They got a couple screen passes that they busted. Just a couple missed tackles on those screens that keep them from being manageable on the defensive side. But, yeah, good patience there by the Eagles offense and good play calling there on the Eagles sideline.
While we got a little break, I see that Leah Henry is watching from South Putnam. She has a connection to Eastern Hancock. She taught in Eastern Hancock. Leah, you'll have to tell me what year it was. But you taught and coached here at Eastern Hancock, I want to say early 2000, maybe 2002-ish. And now part of South Putnam. All right, here we go. Klein's going to hand it off to Ames.
He did not get it. He's short.
Spun down.
Here's the replay from our sideline cam.
We get some really good ambient audio down there. We get some really good audio from your mic there, Cody, when they're at that end.
Yeah.
Cook back in for Ames there in the backfield.
Cook's a little bigger.
Yeah.
Ames looks a little shiftier just from the look. Neither of them have a ton of carries on the season, so it's been a little hard to
Cook
scout
with
him.
the hole.
Got it.
Wide open hole there. Good job by their offensive line.
And watch the push here from the O-line. Again, we talked about this is a team that is physical. This is a team that always gets good push, and then a good run there by Cook. Now they're going to look. Looks like they're going to go for 2 this time.
Kleins. They're going to move 2 guys in motion to the left side. And they hand it off to Cook again.
He
is stopped.
Luke Banship there blows up the 2 blocks out there and just gets through.
And that is their 6th straight. That is their 6th straight 2-point conversion that has failed. So it's not just not having a lot of luck on that. So they lead 12-7. Let's go to commercial real quick, and we'll be back after word from these sponsors.
Summer at Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farm sweet corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Paxton Farm Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of...
That's what it is.
play with it. You got it.
All right, so the kickoff here as the Eagles get set to kick off with a 5-point lead, 12-7. Bradley Williams going to kick off, and he's kicked it to Mark the last 2 times. First time did not work out well. The second time,
slightly better.
we got called for a
I
hold.
got him. He still got to the 40 without the holding call.
And they've been kicking from the hash. So again, the special teams has been a way different than what the Eastern Hancock coaching staff expected from film. Mark's going to field it at the 22. Wedge up the middle.
Yeah,
Mark
he just gets behind that wedge.
And he's going to bring it out to the 39. One thing Coach Josh Holden told me when he got hired, he goes, I'm really good at special teams. Okay. He's been really good at special teams.
He's been really good at special teams. He knows his strengths.
So Royal's going to try to get something here. He had a couple close plays, a drop pass deep and one with Manship just out of bounds. So Eden's going to take the snap. Speed option here. They cut off Mark. Eden cuts it back up the middle. Elijah Eden going up the middle. Gets a block from Gavin Bowman. And then he's going to be brought down from behind at the 25. 36 yards scamper for Elijah Eden. He's up to 62 yards now. Nice run there by Eden on the speed option. He's got 2 receivers quickly up on the ball.
Yeah.
It's a hands off to Mark. Good block there from Carson Smith.
Great
and
block.
Mark Hubie's going to pick up about, going to give him about 6. Mark really hasn't gotten going yet. He has that kickoff return, but then offensively, what is it, 4 carries for 14 yards for Mark? So Royals looking in for the play. Oh, that's Cody. I was trying to figure out what that sound was. Eden again on the speed option.
I'm not sure.
It's cut off. I think that was a miscommunication.
Yeah.
Mark looked like it was a lead. Eden thought it was a speed. We're picking up a lot of extra noise there, so let me mute that for a second. Mark picks up about a yard.
Eden
picks up about a yard. That's what I get for trying to think. So trips to the far side. Whittington, Manship, Springman. Bowman to the near side. Hand off to QB, but he is
pulled.
Oh, it's pulled.
Tricked you.
Eden with the great read there.
He tricked the official. Our near side official thought that Mark had it.
I think he blew it dead. I think we might have an inadvertent whistle because I think he blew it dead is what they're talking about right now.
Interesting, and that's tough because we barely got that first down. We needed that whole play.
So with an inadvertent whistle, if it would be a replay the down. And that's what we'll see if that's what they're going to – I don't know what they're going to call. We're still
waiting. This has to be a tough conversation with Coach Holden by that official because it's got to be I made a mistake. And it's going to punish you. Kind of a conversation.
3rd down.
I was trying to get it. Too many players in the way. So inadvertent whistle is going to give Mark or give a replay the down. So nothing happens there. It's just a replay of the down. So no harm, but it does.
Yeah. You can see the frustration on Coach Holden's face.
And Mr. Hibbert, I'm going to have to mute your mic right now. There's way too much background noise when we turn your mic up. So 3rd and 3 again here. Eden keeps it, breaks the tackle. Couldn't break the second one.
Gets back to about the original line of scrimmage there.
Going to bring up 4th and 3. Again, great camera work down here from the sideline. Big play here. I think you got to go to Manship. I think you're going to see a little hitch route or a stick route to Manship here. You got to do something. Get it to your playmaker here.
Ooh, flag on the play.
Flag down as a big hit. That was Khalil Jefferson. See what the flag is for. If it's a hold on Morris or if they're going to get a hands to the face on the Eagles. Watch the replay here. And that is just a miscommunication on the Royals' part. If you watch this here, we have 2 guys block. Our guard and tackle block the same guy. We just missed Jefferson. And he comes free and just unfortunately drills Elijah there. Elijah loses about 5. So another promising drive stalled out there for the Royals. Sorry, Joe, I've taken over your play.
You're right. I was messing with the scoreboard.
And that's a tough situation because didn't technically stall, but
well, let's just think
part of the game.
The inadvertent whistle.
Right.
We had the first down.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Oh.
I didn't technically stall, right? We had the first down and part of the game there, I guess, but a tough break there for the Royals.
As Klein is going to flip it to
Hanley.
Yep, it's Inser, I think.
8.
And Inser gets a huge gain there, as it was like not a jet sweep, but kind of a small sweep, a little plane sweep. As it really gets to the outside, nobody contained him there, I think.
Gets it all the way out to the 44.
Klein's going to hand it off right up the middle to Ames, and he's tripped up nicely. Who was it? Wheeler. Nice job there. Looked like he had looked like he had a little bit of space there, and Wheeler able to get a hand on a foot.
Hibbert, your mic is back on, just so you know. But you're turned down a little bit because we're getting a lot of crowd noise for some reason.
So we got Klein is going to throw it out here to Witt. Witt's going to try to make one guy miss. He's been really good at that tonight.
And he does.
Spinning out of a lot of tackles.
Yeah, he's been a hard guy to tackle in the open field. And there we go again. He's got a first down, pickup of about 11. And right now we just have not been able to slow them down. Their offense has been really strong. And unable to just even get any.
Well, I've got Klein 8 of 9 for $124 right now passing.
Well,
and they've all been little quick passes.
I was going to say, I don't know that he's thrown anything farther than 10 yards down the field. It's mostly his guys just doing what they do and picking up after.
Inser's going to pick up a big chunk again.
And here's the thing as a coach. So if you're Dylan Snyder, the defensive coordinator for the Royals, you're okay with this as long as you come up and make the tackle for a 4 or 5 yard gain.
Right.
It's the big plays that keep happening that's not okay.
And now they're going to hand it off to Cook. Cook's going to burst it up. There's a flag on the play. I don't know what.
I assume it's in the area of holding.
Not sure who they saw there, but threw it pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's a break we needed there. 2nd and short. Depending exactly where they said, I think they said it was about a yard downfield. So it's going to make it 2nd and about 11. Yeah, 2nd and 12. They're going to say it was a line of scrimmage. Again, 7:56 to go here in the first half. Eagles lead by 5 with the ball.
Inser's on the near side. You got Jefferson and Tincher and Witt on the far side. It's Klein. takes the snap. He looks to his left. He's going to throw it out the wit.
Ooh.
And we were close. Oh, he's got away. Oh, I thought he got away again.
Now they
blew it dead.
Forward progress dead. I thought, was that Eden over there? I thought was about to take that.
He broke on it really hard.
Yeah,
But that's what we need. 4-yard gain. I'll
Right.
take that 4-yard gain.
I think they just gave him 2, actually.
He was behind the sticks
Oh, gotcha.
from the hold. So 3rd and 8.
Got Inser and Tincher on the near side. 4 wide as they move. Ames in motion, Cook in motion. They're
And
going to go
Jefferson's
deep.
going to get a shot.
Jefferson's got it.
Oh, my.
Touchdown, South Putnam.
He faked the screen here. Fake it to Witt,
Yep.
and Jefferson's off to the races.
And he just gets behind Blake Whittington.
Yeah.
Good camera work there by John Splater. Thank you, John, for that.
See what Cody's looks like.
And a good play there. Good catch. That's Jefferson's first snag of the game, and it's a big one.
They're going to try the extra point again, and it's up.
It's good. That one should
It's
be good.
So they get the first extra point I think I've seen them hit on film. So things are starting to go right here for the Eagles.
Yeah, and for a while, like Royals scored on the opening kickoff. That's their points.
Yeah.
So since the opening kickoff, it's 19-0 South Putnam Eagles. And we will take a quick break here. You're watching Eastern Hancock football on the EH Sports Network.
Car that sparkling clean shine it deserves. Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
He's the one signaling.
All right, welcome back. You're watching Eastern Hancock Sports Network. I'm Joe Paxton. We have Michael Gallion and Cole Allen in the booth, John Splater upstairs on the camera, and Cody Hibbert on the field with our sideline camera. Full group tonight. All hands on deck.
I want to thank everybody who's watching, whether you're a South Putt fan or an Eastern Hancock fan. Thanks for joining us tonight. That blooper goes to Gavin Schultz, and he just carries it on out of bounds, but that's still going to give us field position there at the 35. Nothing to snub your nose at.
Yeah. And I think this is an important drive here. Offensively, we need to show something, at least to get some momentum to head into the second half. Because right now our defense hasn't really shown the ability to slow down the Eagles.
No, we need to just be methodical. Don't panic. One play at a time. We'll be fine as long as we just do that.
We got
A little different. Blake's kind of in a tight end formation there, a little wing.
And they're going to throw to him. He's going to come out to the near side. He cuts it upfield. Picks up about 6. So good. Yeah, good first down pickup.
Now, Cole, if all of your stats were correct when I was fiddling with the scoreboard, that Eden is now at 11 yards passing midway through the second quarter, which is kind of a crazy stat right now.
Right. So similar formation, the other side, Whittington. And Eden's looking downfield. He's going deep, and no, nothing there really. Good defense on that side by the DB.
If you watch, I think he has Dawson right away on the out. Right now, I guess that was a wheel from the start. Never mind, that was a wheel from the start. So that's why he didn't throw it to him. So 3rd and 4.
Has Mark carried it much?
I
How
got
carries does Mark have?
4 or 5 carries.
I have Mark with 4 carries.
Yeah.
Seems like not a lot of carries.
4 carries, 14 yards. I think he had 165 yards last week. So Eden going to Manship. Manship's got behind his guy. Oh, a good defensive play.
Oh, we got a flag.
Oh,
Late
they did
flag.
call it.
Oh. Brody Burge. That was a really late flag.
Yeah.
He couldn't get it. He was struggling to get it out of his pocket.
Let's watch this. So Manship gets behind Burge. Good route by Manship. Burge stumbles. What do you think, Cole?
Yeah, you could make the argument that he was probably just a touch early. I think it's one of those where if you're a Royals fan, it's an obvious DPI, and if you are an Eagles fan, you just think it's good defense and pretty much bang bang. I think that's why you saw the back judge there call it incomplete and the head linesman here on this side call flag. Just a different perspective.
Well, and even though it's not a penalty, a lot of officials will say if you don't look back for the ball like you're trying to make a play on the ball,
right?
Even though that's technically not the rule, a lot of officials will throw a flag for that just because they say you're not doing it in the context of the game there.
Right.
All right, Eden and shotgun with QB back with him. He's going to throw again. And
you're going to overthrow Manship on that one?
I don't know if there's just something they like to throw the ball here, but Mark hasn't got a lot of carries here, I would think, for.
I mean, 4 carries, 14 yards.
I think they're
this
trying
point in the game.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. We've struggled to carry the ball just a little bit, not terribly, but maybe passing it will open up the run game is I think what the hope is.
I could see an option right here.
Well, there's a QB carry, and he's going to get nothing.
They just got across the face of our right side of our offensive line. This is a good slant here by number 3, Damon Cox. Cox just rips through, penetrates, and throws him down.
Jefferson did a pretty good job at it. If Cox wasn't there, I think Jefferson was going to be there to make the tackle.
So now it's 3rd and 10, big down here. You got to at least make it manageable here.
He's looking to Manship.
Yeah, he's going to throw it deep the other side.
He's got Blake.
Go up and get it.
Oh, knocked away there by, couldn't tell, is that Brody Burge over there? I believe that was Burge. No, that was Branson Inser over there on that side.
So now 4th and 10. That's going to bring Matt Hunt on the punt and
that's
another stalled drive.
And that's what he wanted down here. He wanted Eli Manship on the comeback route. It was well covered. That was good route by Eli, but that was a good play call. Just couldn't quite get it executed. Beautiful punt.
Yeah.
Matt come a long way since week 1.
Yes. Oh, and
nice.
Yes.
There we go. Nice coverage by the punt team. And that's Hayden Adams.
Let's just talk about the punt. How long of a punt was that?
From the 44. That's going to be about a 42-yard punt.
That's
drops it right at the 2-yard line. Chetty with the big tackle. Nice play there by Hayden Adams.
Attaboy, Chet.
Stepping up big right there. This is the second time now South Putts had to start inside their own 2.
They've got a 99-yard touchdown drive. Now they need a 97-yard touchdown drive to head into halftime. And the Royals need to find a way to slow them down.
Joe Michael's usually the numbers guy.
Oh, sorry.
Cook gets it out to about the 6. Not a lot doing, but there's not a lot you can do when you're backed up quite that close.
All right. The playbook shrinks pretty dramatically.
Coach Hibbert, how many people were at the Knightstown celebration? How many made it from your team? Do you know?
I'd say about 2/3 of the team was there, so probably about 30,
Oh, good.
25.
As a handoff
Good
up the middle.
job
Good D.
by Mark Cubey.
No gain. Gonna stay. Actually, going to maybe lose a yard.
Watch that here. Mark just dives through, rips off a block, blows it up for a loss of about 1.
As Klein back at his goal line, taking the snap. He's going to look to throw. He's going deep, and he's looking for
Insert.
My goodness.
I think Insert.
Yep, that's Insert.
And he's going to score a touchdown.
He will.
A 92-yard touchdown.
Had a good shot there.
95. It was on the 5 because we lost yardage on the one before.
Replay. Cody can.
So Insert, 95-yard touchdown. And Klein just, from the start, he was going to Insert. There was nobody else. Whew.
Got some breakaway speed there.
Yes, he does. Here's Cody's view of that. And wow.
Yeah. That's a backbreaker right there.
Yes, it is.
Going in. I mean, still almost 4 minutes left till half. As South Putnam going to attempt another extra point, and we have a flag.
Somebody had to have gotten set and then raised their hand up out of their stance. Looks like Thomas or Jefferson, one of those two guys on the end there.
Not Thomas Jefferson.
Not Thomas Jefferson. I want to thank our cameraman. I know we don't like that, but we don't like the 95-yard touchdown, but I want to thank our cameraman. That was good work from both of them.
Thanks.
It's your one compliment for the night, Cody.
It did.
And an extra long extra point. And that's 26 unanswered points by the Eagles. And here on homecoming night, the Eagles lead 26-7. We're going to take go ahead.
I would love to tell you who the kicker is for the Eagles, but he's not listed on the roster, so I can't help you with that one. So I apologize.
All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1900.
Can I just set the camera up for homecoming?
Yes, Cody.
Okay.
Sure.
All right, so South Putt going to kick off again here. They lead 26-7. I'd love to see another big play here on special teams.
Yeah.
We got to get something to spark us.
Yeah, it's kind of gone. Since that opening kickoff, it's kind of gone. Kind of low energy, sideline, just not getting a lot done offensively or defensively. So it's going to go to Bowman.
Yep, he's going to field it.
He's fumbles a little bit and only gets out to about the 32-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Khalil Jefferson has some wheels.
Couple of them. Insert can move. We haven't really seen Klein take off yet, but I'm going to assume he's got some breakaway speed as well.
He's got 200 yards rushing on the season. Aiden Beasley is their kicker, so thank you for that. He's not listed on the roster. Number 19 is not, so I had to guess. So again, you said it last drive. This is important.
Yeah.
Slow, methodical, steady.
There's a handoff. Still nothing there running-wise.
QB just can't get anything going. And right now, our best runs have been the speed options, the stuff off tackle, when Eden chooses to keep it, those have been our best runs. We have made no ground up the middle yet.
And you said Eden's completion percentage was
4 of 10.
4 of 10, but most of those have been trying to hit the big play downfield.
Yep.
As Eden's going to hand it off to QB. He has a little bit of space. Spin. And picks up almost. I think he's going to be a tad short.
And there we got that. There we got that hole in the middle. So 3rd and inches.
Get the first down first.
Oh, wow.
4 wide, and they hand it off to QB again. He's got enough space to pick up the first down and a couple more. It's going to be out to just short of the 35-yard line. Still plenty of time here to get points here before halftime.
Yeah, 2.5 minutes, all your timeouts. There we go, another seam. Jefferson gets his helmet taken off there, so he's going to have to come out of the game. And that'll stop the clock while they get him out.
Sorry, I was waving to some fans outside the window here.
So here's the replay on that play. Did you like Carson Smith's I didn't do anything there?
Yeah. His helmet magically came off.
And jumps off sides.
That's going to be enough, I believe, for a first down.
Coach Hibbert, I think you need to get a camera set up so you and Leo, the mascot, can be on the live stream together. He's either ignoring me or didn't hear me.
All right, 1st and 10, 2 minutes, 12 seconds left here on the clock. Royals with all 3 timeouts.
Yes. Another run there. Pickup of just 2.
And again, we talked about at the pregame, couple of linemen out. You got Brennan Trueblood out, Christian Wisman out, so a couple of guys that haven't played a lot of O-line, although Brennan Turner, our center, has. He's been doing it on the JV. Good ball there, deep to Manship, just out of reach.
And we just have been off on those downfield passes. That one probably one of the most open that we've had tonight.
So 1:38 left. That's going to bring up 3rd and long. And I think you pick up 4 or 5 here and then go for it on 4th down. I know you're at the 50, but I think you got to go for it.
Try and build some momentum here.
Eagles are going
halftime.
to start with the ball in the second half, so I think you got to try to pick up this first down. Eden rolls out, throws, incomplete. Watch that one.
See him kind of lose his footing there.
Yeah, was that Springman that he was throwing to?
Trying to gain his footing back, and then
Springman on the comeback. Yeah, he lost it, and then just a little bit late, and he got drilled right as he did it. But so again, because we didn't pick up anything there, now you're in a bad spot where you kind of want to punt. You don't want to give him too short of a field. And if Matt can do what he just did, then
oh yeah,
we'll start calling him Matt the Boomstick.
Yes. Wow. Great punt by Matt. If we took week 1 film and compared it to week 4 film, that's a pretty impressive improvement here.
He is learning. That's for sure.
That's would that be another 40-yard punt for Matt Hunt?
They do a good job. They spend a pretty fair amount of time on special teams during the week. Being right next to him, I look down, and they devote some time to it. So
he's getting a little too much practice tonight.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
All right. As he's going to roll out. Klein's going to throw it out to Witt. Witt's going to try to make another person miss. This time, Eden.
Although he didn't get out of bounds, so that's going to keep the clock running. That's going to force Coach Chuck Sorrell to take a timeout.
It's the first time we've really done a good job on him, I thought, in the open field. So we got a quick timeout. We are going to have homecoming festivities here. We'll have King and Queen. I don't know what else they have going on. Possibly little mini floats, gator floats.
Yep.
And
I want to say this. The crowd tonight, fantastic. I don't know if you guys could tell in the drone shots from pregame, but the crowd in the bleachers is packed. Back behind here in the area in the grass, support burger area and stuff, it is packed full of people. So Royal fans showed out well. South Putt's got a good crowd too. Those visitor bleachers are pretty full. So great atmosphere for high school football here tonight. And as I was saying, a couple of injuries on our line, and I think you're seeing that right now. Now Turner's done a nice job tonight with the snaps. So he's been right on point. He's done a good job. But just culmination with the offensive line, it's about guys playing together.
Some cohesiveness.
And sometimes you've got guys that are just as capable, but if you're not used to taking reps right next to them, it's just different.
Klein's going to look downfield. He's had success. Now he's going to run, and he bursts upfield, really straight line. Picks up a good 10 yards, 12 yards.
About 13 yards officially.
And they're quick here as we're 1 minute left here in the half.
Although they're slow getting they're going to have a sub here. They're in no hurry to get this.
Yeah, with 2 timeouts.
Some coaches want to make sure you get it like across the 50 before you start doing too much.
He's going to look to throw again. He's going to throw out to Witt. Witt's going to spin to the outside, tries to get out of bounds.
Good tackle by Matt Hunt. Matt Hunt playing corner out there.
Made him have to go backwards and out of bounds.
Did they not call him out of bounds?
No,
they didn't. They had to use the timeout.
Forward progress.
Actually, they gave him 9 on that. I thought they gave him 8.
I do want to mention also, if you're watching on IHSA TV, sometimes we have a little bit of a delay between our audio and our video on there. So we kind of recommend to check out YouTube and search for EH Athletics. And you can find the game there.
In case you were curious, in the 3 previous contests, the most passing yards that a South Putt player has ever thrown for against us was Tony Lewis back in 1985. 170. Klein is slightly past that right now. 2nd and 1. They only have 1 timeout remaining.
Oh, good.
He falls around.
Pick it up.
Scoop it. They blew a whistle.
No way.
That ball was out, but they're going to call him down.
Wow.
Now, again, there was a whistle. I did hear a whistle, but that was that would have been huge.
And they're just going to take this into halftime.
Yeah.
And that's going to make it.
You want to watch that one?
Yeah, let's see it.
Oh, no. They're going to give him a timeout before the end of the half.
So watch here on the replay. Klein steps up. Wheeler and Carson Smith, and he's definitely not down.
No way. Be interested to see how much time they asked to put back on here.
So they did give him a timeout right before the half.
Looks like they want one last play here.
Interesting.
That is, because again, that right there, let's watch that one more time. And I promise you it was another one of those, the official didn't see the ball pop out, blew it dead. Although, the other problem, we jumped on it instead of scooping it, but still would have given us the ball.
Yeah, you at least got a chance, right?
We would have had a Hail Mary chance there. Well, there were still 20 seconds, I think, so we would have had a couple plays. So 1 second on the clock. You put your prevent defense in here. I'm guessing maybe Klein can get it to the end zone from here, but you're probably looking at a hook and ladder. You're probably looking at something short.
Jefferson.
He's not short. He's tall.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
But he could throw the Jefferson maybe. See if, he's going to scramble. He's going to be pressured by Wheeler. It's thrown downfield and out of bounds. It's going to hit a float.
I was going to say, that one, I think he was past the line of scrimmage.
Oh, no. Is that going to be
I think you're right. I think he was past the line of scrimmage.
Defensive penalty there?
No, it's going to be past the line of scrimmage, I believe.
Unless he's throwing it for Wheeler pushing him out of bounds late.
We'll see here on the
Where'd he
replay.
throw it from?
Because Klein's acting like they were getting another shot at it.
And we didn't see it.
He's past the line of scrimmage.
His entire body, not just the ball, his entire body has to be past the line of scrimmage.
I thought he threw it from the 40 myself, but.
Well, that's why I don't know. I'm looking here.
Okay.
No, his foot's
he's
at the
behind,
39, so he's.
I'm thinking it might be on Wheeler for pushing him out of bounds late.
Because it was. Yeah, I've always thought that was a weird rule. Your entire body must be past the line of scrimmage for it to be that throw. So the ball, everything can, but if your heel is there, then it's not. I don't understand that. But I didn't write the rule book. I think you did.
It's been the longest minute of the second half.
Or did Ron Allen write the rule book?
It was a combination, yeah.
So
what do we get? We have.
They haven't marked off any yardage.
No.
It's still at the original line of scrimmage. Okay, they declined it?
No, there was two flags. They called an illegal forward pass, and then they called unsportsmanlike for Wheeler pushing him out of bounds or something.
Offsetting.
So we have offsetting, which means we repeat with no time on the clock.
So an untimed down.
Oh, Witt.
I thought Luke Manship was going to get that.
I did too. Got to get him down.
And we got a face mask. Goodness gracious.
Goodness.
Crime in Etley right now, folks.
So that's going to be a big pickup there and add on 15 yards. We're going to be looking at what, the 20-yard line?
Just about.
So he picks up 25 on the pass.
And if they score here, what a timeout by Coach Sorrell with 1 second left, as they've picked up a huge chunk of yardage here in that 1 second.
Was that Witt with that catch?
Yes.
Yeah. He's now over 100 yards. He's got 108.
Assume he's probably knocking on the door of most receiving yards against the Royals.
Branson Inser's got more because he's got that 95-yarder. And yes, the previous most receiving yards was John Bridgewater for any old, if you're an old South Putt person, 1985, had 77 yards.
We would prefer the term knowledgeable fan of the South Putt Eagles.
Are we picking up the flag now?
Picking up the flag.
Sorry.
So it's still going to be.
It's going to be half over.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
All right. All right, we're going to go to halftime and homecoming festivities with the Eagles leading 26-7. And you're going to see the Eagles get the ball to start the second half. We're going to have homecoming festivities, and then we will
we're going to turn you over to the PA for all the homecoming festivities.
And then we'll have a halftime, Dave's Express Care Car Wash halftime show, and then we'll be back for the second half.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's halftime homecoming. This week, the Eastern Hancock Royals celebrated the happiest homecoming on earth. The theme was Disney, and each class decorated their hallway based on a different Disney movie. Their decorated gators will give a glimpse of what the hallways look like this week. First up are our seniors, the class of 2026. Like Rapunzel, they let their hair down for homecoming. Let's hear it for the seniors. Next up are our juniors with Toy Story. You've got a friend in the Royals. The class of 2027 are blasting off to homecoming and beyond. Here come the sophomores racing in with the speed of Lightning McQueen. Let's make some noise for the class of 2028. Make way for the class of 2029. They are sailing into homecoming Moana style. Let's hear it for our freshmen. The homecoming week kicked off with Powder Puff football on Sunday. The junior-sophomore team was victorious with a 2-0 record for the night. Monday night was sledgehammer volleyball. The seniors edged out the sophomores in that championship game. This year the sophomores won the hallway decorating contest, and the freshman and sophomore teams dominated the pep rally games. For our Royal competition points, the freshmen had 175. The sophomores had 125. The juniors had 25. And the seniors had 25. These points will continue to accumulate throughout the school year. Now it's time to meet our underclassmen homecoming court. Representing the junior class is Gavin Jenkins and Bella Sotelo. Gavin is the son of Brandon and Samantha Jenkins. He participates in baseball, NHS, and baseball leadership group. Bella is the daughter of Esteban and Candy Sotelo of Carthage. She participates in basketball and track. The sophomore class, let me introduce Luke Manship and Cameron Wisman. Luke is the son of Mike and Libby Manship of Greenfield. He participates in football, basketball, and track. Cameron is the daughter of Kenny and Megan Wisman of Shirley. She participates in volleyball and student council. Outside of school, she enjoys reading, swimming, and attending church. The freshman class, let me introduce Carter Roberts and Carly Lowe's. Carter is the son of Jared and Stephanie Roberts of Wilkinson. Carter participates in baseball, basketball, and 4-H. In Carter's free time, he likes to spend time outside swimming, playing with his dogs and cats, and playing basketball. Carly is the daughter of Jeremy and Jamie Lowe's of Charlottesville. She participates in student council, volleyball, and Y-Give. Outside of school, she enjoys playing club volleyball and spending time with family and friends. Now we are excited to introduce the Senior 2025 Fall Homecoming Court, and we will crown this year's Homecoming King and Queen. First, we have Eli Manship and Hannah Whitgren. Eli is the son of Mike and Libby Manship of Greenfield. Eli participates in football, basketball, and track, NHS, student council, and the student advisory board. Outside of school, Eli participates in 4-H and is an Eagle Scout. Hannah is the daughter of Rick and Natalie Whitgren of Greenfield. Hannah participates in softball, volleyball, National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, NASA Youth Council, and HOSA. Outside of school, she is also involved in travel, softball, and 4-H. Next is Connor Whitgren and Maya Gardner. Connor is the son of Rick and Natalie Whitgren of Greenfield. Connor participates in baseball, football, National Honor Society. Outside of school, Connor enjoys showing sheep in 4-H and is also an Eagle Scout. Maya is the daughter of Kinsey Carroll and Michael Gardner of Greenfield. She participates in cheer, golf, and National Honor Society. Outside of school, Maya enjoys spending time with friends and family. Now let me welcome Gabe Sotelo and Kaylee Swan. Gabe is the son of Esteban and Candy Sotelo of Carthage. Gabe participates in the welding program at Newcastle. Outside of school, he enjoys serving for the youth at church. Kaylee is the daughter of Justin and Laura Swan of Carthage. She participates in cross country, color guard, track and field, drama club, art club, and National Honor Society. Outside of school, Kaylee also enjoys barrel racing. Last but not least, we have Josiah Swagger and Savannah Barrett. Josiah is the son of Paul and Ashley Swagger of Greenfield. He participates in varsity tennis, voice drug prevention group, National Honor Society, and work-based learning. In his free time, he enjoys playing tennis, pickleball, video games, and playing with his friends. Savannah is the daughter of Whitney Barrett of Greenfield. She participates in student council, National Honor Society, wrestling, student athletic trainer, and Bible study. Outside of school, Savannah enjoys singing and playing piano at her church. Drum roll, please. Your 2025 Fall Homecoming King is Eli Manship. Another drum roll, please. Your 2025 Fall Homecoming Queen is Hannah Whitgren. Congratulations to our King and Queen. Please don't forget, tomorrow night from 8 to 10 is the high school homecoming semi-formal dance in the elementary gymnasium. Let's give all of our King and Queen court one last round of applause.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig, and talking about all things IHSAA related. Paul, thanks for being with me. You and your colleagues are very busy. It's that time of year where you're annually in the fall on the road talking with athletic directors and finding out what's going on with the membership. How has that project gone so far?
It's gone great. It's really good for us to get out of the office and go to where our schools are at. We were in Plymouth, Indiana, and met with probably about 75 school principals and athletic directors, and had about another 75 at our meeting in Lowell, Indiana. And we kind of go over what's gone on within the association over the past year, and we really talk about everything from student leadership. A lot of our principals bring students to these meetings, and we have a session just for student development and working on some leadership traits, talk to our champions together and officials, and topic that's on everybody's mind these days, the athletic transfers. And so there's just a whole host of things that we go over in this meeting. But we also want to listen, having the opportunity to listen to our schools and understand what they need from us helps us also.
I think it's interesting, too, that when you mentioned the one thing that's on the minds of a lot of people is this transfer situation. And, you've been involved in this for quite a while. And transfers, there have been transfers from day one, and now there's a more clear-cut way of doing it.
Yeah, there is. I mean, we changed some bylaws last year. But, everybody thinks we've been kind of absent of change. And, since 2012, we've had 32 changes to our transfer rules. And so we've always tried to evolve and adjust, but still protect, students' ability to participate. Our concern is not only students that transfer, 92%, almost 93% receive full eligibility when we do over 3,000 transfers annually. But, we're also worried about the students who may get displaced by somebody transferring for solely athletic reasons. So we have to keep every student in mind, even ones that are not involved in the transfer process.
Well, you have transfers, you have NIL, you have this is a challenging time to be involved in high school sports in our state.
Things continually change, and we look at the youth sport explosion on the front side of high school participation and understand that that's not about education first. And then I think it's hard-pressed to say that the collegiate atmosphere today is not about education first. I jokingly tell the membership, I can't remember the last time I turned on a broadcast and heard somebody celebrate the graduation rate of their athletes, which tells me that the academic focus has left a lot of universities.
The cynic in me would say it's now become what everyone knew it was, but never really talked about it directly, and that it had become a highly commercialized and almost professional type of environment. But that's for another topic. All right, we are at the point in the athletic year. You have 2 weeks until golf. Is that right? Am I reading that right? 2 weeks until girls golf?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, they're in their final matches of the regular season, and tournaments will begin in 2 weeks. And, it's amazing how we get to this point every year. Shortly after that, everything else we offer will begin. And I know you and I talked about it earlier, but every sport is really past or almost past the halfway point of their season. Just amazing how fast that point of the season gets here.
Speaking of how fast it goes, we're coming up on week number 4 of the high school football season, so I think that underscores it better than anything.
That's exactly right, Coach. We talk about football a little bit every week, and it's amazing that we're sitting here with week 4, and tomorrow we'll cross over the halfway, or not next week, we'll cross over the halfway mark, and it's just amazing. And teams are still figuring some thing out. We have some teams that are having the season that they expected to have, but it's what coaches do. It's help student athletes learn through sometimes adversity, but they also have to learn through success.
He's the commissioner of the IHSAA. It's Paul Neidig. Commissioner, thanks so much for your time. Have a fantastic week. Be safe on the highways.
Thanks, Coach. We'll listen to you on the radio on Friday and Saturday night.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
We all need to eat more vegetables, but we run into the same problems every time we go to eat them. Carrots and peas just have no flavor. Beans and Brussels sprouts have side effects that will send children running in fear. But there is one vegetable that everyone loves. It's corn. And when it comes to corn, there's only one name to trust: Paxton Farms. Paxton Farms sweet corn has been your go-to source of corn in Hancock County for years. So head on down and grab some, and when you think of corn, think Paxton Farms.
Our service area is actually East Central Indiana. They come to us because we have this unique ability to access specialty care. Our partnerships with St. Vincent Health and Heart Hospital. We have Peyton Manning Children's Hospital, the Mayo Clinic Care Network. We access their resources via the broadband network that we have through 9Star Connect. It's really all about connectivity. We don't have connectivity except for 9Star Connect.
9Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
At the IHSAA, we are invested in the growth and development of Indiana's youth, and so are our partners at Ivy Tech.
That's right. We're proud to help over 90,000 Hoosier High School students get a head start on college and their careers.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig.
And I'm Dr. Sue Elsperman, President of Ivy Tech Community College. Through our dual credit and dual enrollment programs, high school students can take Ivy Tech classes at their high school or at their local Ivy Tech campus, allowing them to learn skills and earn college credits while still in high school.
Thanks to partners like Ivy Tech, Indiana students are set up for success after high school, whether they want to continue their college education or go straight into the workforce.
Just like the IHSAA, we believe supporting Hoosier students is the key to building a strong future for Indiana.
This is the power of partnership.
This is the value of education.
This is your IHSAA.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
Being a senior makes playing high school sports even more special. I'm Claire Hack from Jennings County High School. Over the last 4 years, I think about all the memories made, how teammates became best friends, how coaches mentored me and helped me grow.
I'm Allie Ward from Boonville High School. Being a senior is bittersweet. It's fun being a leader for younger teammates, but it will also be sad the last time I wear my jersey, take my last bus ride, huddle up at our last matchup.
I'm Grayson Mealy from Westell High School. I'll miss the adrenaline rush, fans cheering, the community support. Everything we've learned about the game and life, our memories will never forget.
I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Thank you to our seniors for being champions of high school sports and representing your communities proudly these past 4 years. Fans, support your seniors by buying a ticket to their final game. This is our final send-off. This is one final.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here to start the second half. Now, Joe, where did Joe go? Getting ready to start the second half here. Quick rundown of stats. You start with the Royals. Done a little bit of work on the ground. They have 17 carries for 91 yards. In the air, they have not fared as well. 4 of 12 for 11 yards passing. And then for the Eagles, Cole, they have been relatively efficient. 15 of 16 for 314 yards passing.
Yeah, I think it depends on what your definition or standard is there, but yeah, I'd call that pretty efficient.
And then on the ground, they have 18 carries for 77 yards.
Yeah, it felt like a heavy dose of Cook, right? 42.
Yep, that's Cook.
Cook early. And then there towards the end of the half, they took a couple shots there, got Wilt the ball on some screens, and then as soon as we started biting up on the quick screen passes, then bang, was Jefferson over the top.
And Klein with 3 touchdown passes. He's having a really nice night.
Yeah.
I mean, just a breakout night for the junior. So Royals to kick. Onside here, you think?
The Eagles seem to think so.
Nice kick. Go get it. Go get it, Matt. Go get it, Matt. It's kicked around. And we got it. Royals got the ball.
Holy.
Wow.
Dawson Springman comes up with it on the 15-yard line.
Well, that's one way to start the second half.
Perfect kick by Evan Wheeler. Bounces around. Eagle dives into it. Dawson Springman jumps on it on the 15, and that's the way to get things going here to start the second half.
Good job by Matt and Dawson sprinting down there. Matt just trying to make something happen, keep the Eagles off the ball there, and does his job.
And again, credit Wheeler. Wheeler's one of the best kickers at that, putting it where it's just hard to field. Eden, quick throw out here, and that's going to be Brown with the catch. Gavin, sorry. It looked.
Yeah.
It's hard to read the numbers when we're looking around the corner here. So he picks up about 8. It's Bowman's first catch. Orbit motion here from Blake. Up the middle with Mark.
Good push there.
He's going to, looks like he'll pick up the first. He is met with a vengeance by Keenan Mowry Shields. I believe that's Keenan, wearing number 11. But it is enough for the first down.
It'll be first and goal for the Royals from the 5.
Eden again takes the snap, looks. He's got Eli, just overthrows him. Had Eli Manship on the slant. That's going to bring up second down and goal from the 5. So Eden again takes the snap, looks, rolls out to his right.
Take off, kid.
Being chased. He's got to get the corner, and then he throws it, and it's going to bang off the helmet of Mark Cuby.
Looked like about 3 hands touched it.
As he gets out there, I thought he had some running room.
Yeah. I don't know who that was out there on the corner, but they were breaking down on him.
So third and goal from the 5. You got to look right down the line here.
Oh, give me an outstretched view here.
Yeah, I will. Eden again takes the snap, hands off to Mark up the middle. Mark gets stuffed. Oh, he gets out of it. Breaks the tackle, spins out, but just can't pick anything up. And he's going to end up losing about 4.
4, yeah.
So that's going to bring up 4th and goal now from the 9.
Gives the room for the offense to work just a little bit more.
It was on purpose. You were just trying to give them room to work.
Exactly. Allows the passing lanes to open up a little bit more. Stretches the defense.
Play clock.
Yep, going to need to get it off here.
He does. Eden's going to roll out. He's got Gavin. Just gets it up there.
Wow.
Gavin Bowman skies for the catch.
Quick hands there. Quick hands and putting it just where your wide receiver is going to go get it. Really good passing catch there.
Watch this one from this. It's going to be a good angle right here.
Oh, yeah. Coming right at him.
Boom.
Nice.
Can you tell that official to get out of our camera?
So a huge play on special teams, gets the ball in good field position. The Royals go 15 yards in 4 plays, or 6 plays. Matt Hunt to add the extra point, and he pushed it wide left. So it's going to be a 13-point deficit here for the Royals.
Feel a little life, though, now. A little life on the sideline, a little life in the crowd.
Now, can we translate it to our defense?
Exactly, yeah. Gonna have to.
All right, you want to do a commercial?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, commercial break. We'll be right back.
Driving? Yeah. I only had a little bit.
Look out! Whoa!
All right. And again, South Putt selling out here for the onside, and it's going to leave another space here for another squib kick here from Evo. I want to say thanks. My best friend from high school is watching. He's at his daughter's horse show. He's a South Putt grad, so he's watching. So
hi, Michael's friend.
His name's Tyler. He has a name.
Michael's friend.
Tyler.
He's the enemy.
Another good kick there, bounces. It's going to be scooped up, though, by Enser. And we're going to get a flag down in the vicinity of holding, and he only gets to the 25, so you throw the holding onto that too. It's going to be poor field position again for the Eagles. Well, they've kind of lived with poor field position tonight. See the crowd, still a great crowd here after all the homecoming festivities. Everybody's sticking around. Cody, you got your mic on down there? Or do I need to unmute you?
There's a flag on the play. There he is.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can now.
All right. When I was down there, they kept yelling heavy. I don't know if that was like a defense thing or if that was directed at me.
I think they saw you down there.
Oh. We have a friend.
Yes, there's a praying mantis in the press box with us. I saw that. Maybe it's praying for a royal victory here.
Handoff to Cook. And steps through one tackle and stays on his feet for a 14-yard gain.
Big run there by Cook. And I'll tell you what, he has been, and I know I keep saying it, he's done a really nice job in Ty Benton's absence.
Yeah.
All right.
And I know it's the linemen, the linemen up front, those are the guys that don't get any credit.
He's running really hard.
I'll name their linemen here in a second because they've done a nice job.
He's done a good job hitting the holes. And
all right, Klein in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Cook up the middle. A good hole there again. That's going to pick up 5 yards on first down.
By Carson Smith of the Royals. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's now 2nd and 5.
So left to right, Lucas Hall, Joel Teepin, Jeremy Sutherland, Preston Pelfrey, and then I don't have their right tackle listed. He is not listed on the roster here, so sorry, right tackle.
And throw out to Witt again. He's going to make one move, really, and going to pick up a quick 10 yards.
And again, another big block there from Jefferson.
And that's like the dangerous thing is you come up on that. That's when they hit us deep as we started to cheat up on those to defend that. Klein's had a really nice game. I think you probably talked about it at half when we came back from half. Klein is going to hand it off to Cook again. Is that Ames? Cook again.
Cook again.
Yep. It's going to 12, 10, 11.
They're going to give him, looks like about 11.
Their line is just making big holes.
And again, we talked about the injuries that the Royals have had. It seems like all of our injuries have been right there on our line. And all the injuries have compounded because those guys play both ways. So when you have an injury, you're hurting both sides of the ball there. Inser has no idea what play is here.
Witt in motion. They fake the flip to
I think
the Royals got it.
Evan Wheeler with another big play on the night.
See if we can catch that replay. As it's 2 big plays here in the second half, give the Royals a little bit of life.
And who was it for us? I couldn't tell for us.
Cody's got a zoomed-in view, maybe.
That knifed in and got this. Taylor. Conley. Leading tackler for the Royals with the forced fumble there. And now the Royals back in business on the positive side of the field.
Ooh, going to be sacked.
Yep.
As it's Jefferson gets the sack for the Eagles.
Second one for him tonight.
And he was back there quick. Probably another missed block. I don't think we replayed that one, but he was back there too quick.
Yeah, a little miscommunication there on the line again. Leads to that sack. So second and they didn't put him back as far as he actually got tackled. So that actually works out in our favor.
They're at the 48-yard line. Need the 37 for a first down on the other side. And
Jefferson in the backfield again.
But Eden gets away for a moment.
Dancing.
Yeah, nowhere to go.
And that was an odd play. Eden gets kind of pushed. You watch this, they're running, he's looking for the outs down here, but he gets flushed away from all of his receivers and has nowhere to go. Third and 17. Again, just pick up, hit a little 10-yard curl, right? Don't try to get it all here. He's going to roll out.
He's throwing deep. Nothing. It's going to be intercepted or, Witt gets it.
Hey, that's okay because that's about where Matt would have punted it to. So that's fine. That's out there. He knew it's either going to be my guy or it's going to be picked off way downfield, and there's really no harm in that play. I know it looks like, it's an interception, but really there's no harm for the offense.
Is that his first?
That's his first pick of the season, yes.
Yeah, first interception thrown. And really right now, like, we've seen 4 games, our offense has probably just not looked as fluid as in the other 3 games.
No, it just hasn't. Cook again. Carson Smith with the stop, and I think it was Luke Banship that came in as well. They get a tackle for loss.
We've talked about some of our injuries. South Putnam dealing with injuries as well on their side of the ball, as they had a lot of people in street clothes during warm-ups.
Second and 10 here. This is Ames. Ames came in for Cook. Ames rumbles forward for about 9.
Jason Ames on the carry for the Eagles. He's taken down by Blake Whittington of the Royals.
Big 3rd and 1 here.
It's 3rd and 1.
I mean, I think I go to Witt or Cook, one of those directions. They've been the playmakers when they needed a big play.
Yeah, I think you're going to see him just give to Cook or Ames, whoever's back there right now, and just let them do their thing.
We gotta tackle a little better too. We're tackling a little high right now, and against these big, strong backs from South Putt, we gotta bring that down, bring the pad level down a little bit. And I've watched them in practice. Everything in practice is focused on tackling low, running your feet.
Yeah.
So first down now for the Eagles. Clock is just tick, 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 tick right now. Klein on the quarterback power.
And that's something I thought we were going to see a lot more of, was Klein using his legs than what we have tonight.
That's only his second true rush of the game. He's been sacked several times.
I'm sure it's something as a coaching staff, you see your all-state running back go down, you don't want to see your quarterback go down too. So as long as everything else is clicking, there's no need to run them, right?
Well, and kind of a coming out party for Klein. He did throw for 200 yards last week, but the first 2 weeks, they really didn't ask him to throw a whole lot. He was asked to manage the game and just keep things moving. I think he had under 10 attempts in both games.
Thought Ames had a real patient run there, really kind of waited on his blocks. And then once he did make contact, he just carried Eastern Hancock defenders for another 5 yards.
Yeah, we got to get that pad level down on our tackles. And what I mean by that is when you go to hit him, you have to be lower than the guy carrying the ball. Your pads have to be underneath his pads.
Klein is we're going to have a flag. While we're waiting on this flag, I do want to mention we have Dave's Express Care Car Wash Trivia. Is it a multi-school question, or is it just an Eastern Hancock?
It's not. I thought about some multi-school questions. I thought about some things. I already used my Putnam County trivia questions.
Yes.
So if our I could come up with another Putnam County trivia question real quick. But
Painted silos, I believe, was Klein's going to fake the handoff, going to try to throw a quick pass, but well defended.
Manship in pursuit.
Oh, he's got wit. Oh.
Not sure either one knew who it was really to.
We got a flag down here.
I did not see it.
I didn't either. It's in the vicinity of holding or a late hit. We missed it there.
I think they're going to call a legal man downfield.
It would be in the vicinity of that, too.
Decline.
Is that what it was? Sorry, I was.
Yep, illegal man downfield, so.
Brings up 2nd and 15 here for the Eagles.
Only his second incompletion of the night. Well, like you guys said at halftime, he really hasn't thrown downfield a lot except for his couple of deep balls.
Yeah.
Kind of set him up with the short passes. And he's going to throw it down right up the middle to Witt. And another big catch and a first down.
Right at the stick. So now they're going to call him just shy, I think. Nope.
Yep.
The official on our side marked him just shy. The official on the other side gave it to him.
Probably the difference of who's in his ear. Witt has just had an incredible game.
Yes, he has. He's got, I got him with 10 catches for 133 yards.
Wow.
Unofficially.
Klein's going to go to him again, and he tries to scoop it and can't.
I think he wanted the catch on that, but it wasn't going to give him anything.
Know if we ever got any updates from around
I never looked around the area at other updates, so I apologize.
May do that while you're doing the trivia.
Okay.
Get some local scores. Klein looking for the snap. He's going to fake the handoff, throw it out to Inser, and Inser drops it.
Dropped it. So he's missed 3 of his last 4 here after going on a tear to start the game. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 10, and again, kind of stalls their momentum that they've had going running the ball up the middle.
Got a lot of mic. Your coaches.
Love it.
All right. And Klein looking to throw. Good pressure up the middle, and he's going to go down, and a flag down as well.
That's got to be in the vicinity of holding.
Wheeler, I think.
Unless he got a hand up there.
Let's hope not. That would be a tough break.
Then his head snaps down.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's.
Evan Wheeler with the sack for now.
The Eagles are pushed back like they think it's on them, but.
Or they think that the sack is just going to stand.
Right.
We're having a little bit of a conversation here. This is taking a bit to figure out the call. Personal foul, face mask.
Oh.
Whoa. That's tough. Great play defensively. Going to make them have to punt.
No, well, yeah, and now it's going to bring up
3rd
3rd and 5 here.
Yeah.
There is no automatic first down in high school, so it's still going to be 3rd and 5. We're still in a good spot here to get a stop. Eagles seem to be a little out of sorts with what's going on here.
Nobody over here. And Klein's going to roll to this side and going to throw it out.
Dropped again.
Yep. A few drops have cost him. That's number 13. Thomas.
Wouldn't expect a punt here.
Yeah, they're gonna go for it here. But had they been back
Sure.
They definitely would have punted.
They would have punted there.
But again, a couple of drops. The Eagles have lost focus a little bit here on this start of the second half. They come out a little bit sloppy.
All right, big play. 4th down and 5. Klein is looking downfield, looks deep to his right. He's heading toward insert. Picked off.
Interception.
Nice job, Matt Hunt, with the interception. Get that. Oh.
Matt Hunt with good coverage there.
And that's hard to do.
Good coverage and comes up with a pick. First pick of the season, at least in a varsity game. I think this is Matt's first action in a varsity game.
And as you mentioned earlier, the other way, if that goes incomplete, we get another 20 yards there.
Yeah, that's a tough one to tell a young kid to knock that down on 4th down.
You can get your first interception
in high school, or you can knock it down.
Anyways, big important thing. We got the ball. We got to stop. We haven't had many stops this game.
And a good first push on 1st down. About
6 yards from Mark.
Yeah. So still have a chance. Good drive here. You can get it down to a 1-score game.
Yeah.
Motion from Manship. Hand off to Mark again. Mark again.
1st down.
So he gets another.
What do you get?
4 yards on that one. 5 yards.
So 1st and 10. 14-yard line. We've got trips to the near side. Whittington, Manship, Bowman.
And again, Eagles really moving around in the secondary. They're a little not sure what they're wanting to do coverage-wise. Flips it out here. Blake drops it now, too.
Just through his hands.
Who has this drone?
That's the team's drone.
That's flying over ours. Okay. That one is?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
The drone is the team's drone.
I think Emerson Brown's in control of that one tonight.
So 2nd and 10 now. Under a minute to play here in the third. Royals trail by 13.
Nothing there. Good defense by the Eagles. We've got
watch it here.
Clapping for something.
And we got. That's one where if Eden could have kept that, he had some room to run, but I don't know that was a read. Like, I don't know if he was allowed to keep that.
Right.
I think that was a call to give it to Mark there.
So 3rd down and 8. I'm assuming we'll run a play here.
Yep.
And he's looking. He's going to run.
He's got room.
Oh, great closure there by Jefferson. He thought he had room, and Jefferson was there in a split second.
Jefferson, that's about the 3rd or 4th time tonight that he's really, really impressed me with his closing speed.
Yeah.
That's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter as we've got our trivia coming up. Sorry, I thought I saw Leo down here. I was trying to find Leo, but
he's down here. He's walking towards Cody.
I went the wrong way.
So our Dave's Express Care Car Wash and Grill trivia question for tonight. Now, so Elijah Eden right now is on pace. He's completing about 65% of his passes, which if he could maintain that would be the most ever in a season. But here's something kind of interesting, the way the passing game has changed over the years. Since 2012, every Eastern Hancock quarterback has completed over half their passes in a season. Prior to 2012, that only happened twice, where a quarterback was able to complete half of his passes in a season. So I came up with this question because I want you to think back over the years, some really good quarterbacks. You know, who are the 2 quarterbacks, or you can give me the years, either one, who were able to complete over half of their passes in a season? And again, everybody since 2012 has done that. So Logan Splater,
Right.
Austin Lacey, Jarrett Lewis, Houston Swan, and Elijah Eaton. So see what you can think. Royal fans, think back. This gives you, from 1969 to 2011, gives you a lot of guys, a lot of. I try to get some that kind of incorporate some of the older generations in there as well.
Just looking at last week, we had people in the stands at the end of the third quarter get their phones out so they could read what the trivia was to answer it.
Keith Oliver. Thanks, Keith. We appreciate that.
I got one in mind. I can't think of another one.
Matt, end over end punt, but it's good. Witt's going to let it bounce, and he's going to get a great roll. From the 12 all the way down to the opposite 39.
Kind of flips the field here.
That's a 49-yard punt there from Matt Hunt.
Not exactly the person you want to be in consideration for it, but I would say Matt Hunt's Paxton Farm Sweet Corn Player of the Game candidate.
Well, he got the kick that changed momentum there on the kickoff. He got an interception on defense. He's booted the snot out of the ball. So what were the two? You can give me the 2 years, or you can give me the 2 players that have completed 50% of their passes in a season. See if you guys can think of that. So Klein hands off.
There.
8-yard run right off the bat there.
You get play-by-play. I'll give you some scores in between. Pendleton Heights 43-14 over the Greenfield Central Cougars. Final. Shenandoah over Fort Wayne Blackhawk, 44-21.
So hold on here. We got 2nd and 2 here. Klein takes the snap, hands off again. Cook just barrels forward. He's going to pick up 7 more. He is over 100 yards now.
How about this score? New Palestine Dragons 71, Mount Vernon 0. Mount Vernon state champions just a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Got a couple guesses coming in. 02 and 08 from Kyle Davis. That would have been Derek Harmon. And would 08 have been Steve Stunda? Or would 08 have been Jeff Cushy? I don't know which one 08 would have been there. So again, Cook for 3 more.
I think that's early for Stunda.
John Collins says Derek Harmon and Chris Kittner. Or maybe Kyle Barentine. Not sure. Again, we've had a lot of really good quarterbacks in Eastern Hancock history.
Good job there by Carson Smith and Blake Whittington, sealing that edge.
Standing him up for no gain.
Not Blake Whittington, Luke Manship.
Triton Central sectional opponent 24-14 over Monrovia.
That's a good. Monrovia's got a good team. They beat
Yeah.
Kokomo last week, so
yeah,
it's a good win for the Triton Central.
Triton Central 4-0 to start the year.
Does anybody else think of quarterbacks that have completed 50% of their passes in a season? That's our trivia question. If anybody else chimes in, so if you think of quarterbacks throughout the years that have completed 50% of their passes in a season. Only 2 of them prior to 2012. Klein back to throw, rolls out, hits Witt again. Witt scampers forward down to about the 29. I got him with 147 yards receiving.
It's been impressive tonight,
Klein,
especially with yards after the catch.
Klein has 353 yards passing unofficially. So Klein takes the snap now. Cook, good penetration. Carson Smith blew up the offensive lineman in the backfield and forced the bounce, and then Cook ends up losing a yard.
Got some interesting answers.
I got a Toby Atkins.
From Jackson Atkins.
What else we got, Joe?
We've got Pam Carlton, 1985 and 2005. I don't know.
1985 would have been Kyle Barentine. 2005 would have been
Bragdon, right?
No.
No.
Andy the Prez Jackson. Ames.
There we go. Luke Manship on this side swallows him up.
Yeah. Looked like he was doing some calf roping there.
Think he's ever done some calf roping?
Yeah. Why wouldn't he?
He's an Eagle Scout.
3rd and long here.
I haven't heard Cody. Is his camera working?
I think I had to turn him. No, he's on.
He's
he's
on a union break.
3rd and long here. Big play for the Royals.
Hand off to Ames, and he's got a hole.
Cuts back, but he's going to pick up the first and get down to about the 15. 13-yard gain for Ames. I got a Desmond Tardy guess. Desmond Tardy probably had a 50% completion percentage at Warren Central in 2003, but I was referencing Eastern Hancock quarterbacks, so you're probably right.
Were you specific?
I was not specific. I apologize for that. 1st and 10. Oh, yep, Jackson moved.
Yeah.
Royals finally get a break there. Get another guess at Terry Atkins. What do you guys think? You got any guesses?
Pre-2012. Well, I only know a handful here. And then pre-2012. 2012 is about the time that we started throwing the ball around a little bit more. We played the wing T offense basically before that.
2012 was Logan Splater. It was his first year starting as quarterback.
Well,
prior to that was Logan Gilbert.
Right.
Ames got a little bit of penetration, but he finds just a little room there on the right side. Picks up about 5 more.
I'm going to stick with the consensus. It seems that there's a lot of
Terry Atkins,
Harmon, and Valentine guesses.
And this, by the way, this is starting quarterbacks. I'm not counting somebody who threw one pass and completed it. I'm talking just starting quarterbacks here. Because I saw Brett Bragdon one year was 1 for 1 passing, so I wasn't counting that. 2nd and 10. This formation, they call it a nub formation here, where you've got no receivers to the side, just a tight end. They really like this formation.
Delayed game.
Delayed game.
They were trying to use it all, but it did hit 0.
A couple breaks here for the Royals. Stops the clock and pushes the Eagles back.
So a false start and a delay game. So what was your guesses?
I don't have one.
I'm going to stick with the.
You got to guess something.
All right, I'll go with Harmon and Toby.
I'm just going to stick with Harmon Barentine.
2nd and 15.
Oh, there's the hole. You can see it from the camera up here.
Yep. He's going to get those 5. They keep getting those 5 yards back, but
another flag.
No, sorry.
Sorry.
I thought I heard you say it. Just make sure that button works.
3rd and 10 here.
I think we found out it works just well tonight.
Okay.
At the end of this drive, whenever that ends, we did this at Centerville. We said the end of the drive, and the drive took forever.
Yes.
So at the end of this drive, we will reveal the answer. Actually, we'll do it.
We'll do it now. We got a timeout.
So, our question: prior to 2012, who were the only 2 Eastern Hancock quarterbacks to ever complete half of their passes in a season? The answer: Dave Smith in 1971 completed 50%, almost on the nose, and Kyle Barentine in 1985 completed 60% of his passes. A record that stood up until 2013, I believe.
And we had a late entry that got that right.
Yep. Brooke Stevens said.
Well, said that Rodney Shelby said.
Oh, Rodney Shelby said. Barentine and Dave Smith. Now, I'll tell you what, one thing about Dave Smith. So, I thought this was really cool. I've never met Dave. But he was also a really good track runner. He had the 800-meter record, which was the longest held record at Eastern Hancock. And when Clayton Brumfield broke his record back in 2015, David Smith sent him a handwritten letter congratulating him on breaking the record. And it's just one of those things that he didn't have to do.
All right.
But I thought that was a really cool thing that he stayed tied to the community and that. So I thought that was a really neat thing from him.
I would send all the letters to kids out that broke my records, but I'd be sending a lot of records or sending a lot of letters. So.
I can look where you stand on your records.
Yeah.
Klein flips it out there to Inser. And Matt brings him down. It's going to be close.
I don't know.
It's going to be close.
There, he's holding up four fingers.
Down. Picked up 9.
You give yourself a chance here if you can find a way. And a timeout, Royals.
Timeout from the Royals. Gonna do a commercial?
Yeah. I was trying to decide if I wanted to talk about next week. All right. Let's go.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1900.
All right, welcome back. As we're finishing up here late homecoming, the only thing left after the game is the dance tomorrow. And then next week, we take on the rival Knightstown Panthers for the Anvil. And
we'll be right here back at home for that. Knightstown was...
Thank goodness. It's such a long drive.
Knightstown was 2-1, and the last update score I saw, looked like they were looking like they were in a pretty comfortable position. So I think they might be 3-1. I haven't seen a final for them. So they're going to come into the game hot. Their only loss, an overtime loss to the Winchester Falcons. It's going to be an exciting matchup. Klein.
Pop pass.
Oh,
no.
My. And that's one. That's one that's tough because by the letter of the law, it is a pass interference. They did grab him, but it wasn't catchable, which is not a rule in high school. But a lot of refs, if it's not catchable, if it didn't impact the play, aren't going to throw that in that situation. So that's tough because that letter of the law is a foul, but that's a tough one. Whew.
I disagree. I don't think he grabbed him, but
I'm trying to stay unbiased.
Yeah. You're a lot better at it than me.
So ball on the 3-yard line here. Cook barrels down and gets to the 1. Sorry, was I leaning in front of you, Joe?
No,
I just realized I was leaning in front so you couldn't see.
No.
South putt quick back to the ball. Cook off the left edge.
And he'll get in on that one. His second touchdown run of the game. He's got 25 carries for 123 yards and 2 touchdowns now. They're going to kick the extra point again, so. He couldn't quite get there. They're going to hit it through and make it 33.
We were talking about next week, 1985 state championship team being recognized, I think, at halftime.
I think. I'm not 100% sure. But I believe it's halftime. So, yeah, it's the 40th anniversary of that. Again, it's going to be a great atmosphere, great game. I think we have a couple of guys that we might be getting back healthy. I think they were kind of on the fence. They were questionable for this week. I think we're going to have them back next week, hopefully. And, again, we have just been bitten by the injury bug, something terrible here early in this season. And it's just been guys having to play both ways and just kind of getting worn down a little bit. Still good crowd here tonight. My wife may not like that. She has to count all the cash boxes. So she may not like that. All the people that are here, because that may.
Good news is it doesn't have to happen tonight.
It does not. And actually, we don't have school Monday, so maybe she can get some time in Monday to count it. So 4:48 to go. Royals trail by 20 now. That kick is going to go out of bounds. What do you do, Cole? You make them re-kick it, or do you just take it at the 35?
I'd say with the explosiveness you have back there, you'd re-kick it. But
yeah, because I think our worst starting field position has been 35.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Joe, what would you do?
I don't know.
Because no time should run off the clock until someone touches it, correct?
Correct. So you didn't lose any time there.
Right. So I'd be making them kick it again.
But I think the coaches are happy with that field position. 35 is still good field position.
So they're going to get it.
Nope, they are going to. Oh, no. Is it the 40 now?
Must be.
Okay. Show you what I know.
Eagles defense, more of a prevent. They got 3 guys back, willing to let passes go underneath, but Manship's making him pay for it as he rumbles and stumbles down the field for a big pickup there on first down.
Picks up about 34 yards there.
Kind of the same thing the Eagles have done, just kind of nickel and dime you and let your guys make a play on the way down the field. And we're going to have a false start here on the Royals offense. Left side of the line just never got set, or excuse me, not line. Receivers weren't quite ready. Trying to go just a touch too fast.
I was trying to math without a calculator, and I was struggling trying to add up our totals here. First and 15 now. Just keep doing it. They're going to sit back deep.
Yeah, and they still got those 3 guys way back there. About 10 yards off the ball. Jefferson in there trying to make something happen. Oof.
That was a close one there.
Yeah.
And this, one thing that I watched a lot of film, but one thing I did not, you can't get a grasp of how fast the defensive ends are for this South Putt team.
Yeah.
Eden has not had an easy night tonight.
No, they've done a good job of making him uncomfortable. Good play there. Good coverage down the field by Ensign, I believe.
Yep. Let's look at it here from our sideline camera. And I like what we did there, rolling Eden out, getting him out of the pocket, getting him a little bit. You know, he's had that pressure, and when you got it coming from both sides, you don't know where to go. But if you roll him out, then it gives him some confidence to know where his escape routes are and that he can run this way with it. Going deep to Bowman.
Shot to
Bowman's
Bowman.
behind the defense. And Bowman's going to get in the end zone.
Pretty quick strike there. I think less than a minute on the total drive. Now comes a couple important conversions here. Assuming the Royals can get the ball back. No rush, and that's going to be a push wide left.
That ball was on the, where was that ball, that play thrown from? I missed the yard line.
The last thing says ball on 48.
But it wasn't on the 48.
It wasn't on the 48. Someone rewind the live stream and let us know where that ball.
Well, we were pushed back.
Should have been 31,
yards.
so it should have been 31-yard completion there. So Bowman, 2 touchdown catches tonight.
Which I would say puts him back about right on pace from where he was the first couple weeks.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was really good before getting injured.
So what are you thinking here? Another squib? Straight up the middle? Just a little off center here?
I think, yeah, you go. Now, the problem is you got Witt, who's got great hands
Witt
right there.
and Jefferson right here, yeah.
I go with I would normally go with the onside Wheeler up the middle. I probably hit the onside over to Wheeler's left, to the far side of the field, although that's not his best kick. His best kicks are straight up or squibs. So I'd probably try to do that, or I'd probably try to land it right up the middle, just over the front line's head.
And a
Right
quick
there.
one. And it's bouncing.
They got on it,
Still
though.
get on it.
And that's kind of tough because when you break the huddle like that,
everybody's got to fan out.
Everybody's got to fan out, and sometimes their first motion has to be to get wide rather than getting downfield. So that one was tough. Not a bad kick. It just didn't take the hop that we wanted.
4:03 left here in the game. 2 timeouts by either team.
Definitely still in this game. We just got to, if we can get a 3 and out here, huge. And if we can get them into a passing situation where we can get the clock stopped, even better.
Yeah, I think you got to sell out on the run here the first couple downs.
Absolutely.
So go tight with Cook. And
picks up about
4 or 5 yards on first down there.
Give him 5. Just keeps chugging along. I think his longest run of the night is that 32-yarder right off the bat, but since then it's just been 5 yards,
Nickel
6
and diming
yards.
you. Absolutely. I think you got a change here in the defensive package. Bring in an extra lineman, take the safety away, and push him over to the corner here.
Yeah. Play man coverage so you don't have anybody helping deep, but you're guessing they're probably not throwing deep right here either.
Oh, Manship just misses it.
Yep. Cook still churning the feet, and he's close. Looks like they're going to spot him right at the 50-yard line.
Should be enough.
Which is going to be enough for that first down.
Now below 3 minutes here.
Again, this is only Klein's 4th varsity game. First-year starting quarterback. I think he's managed this game really well. He's managing the clock really well.
Yeah.
There we go. That's the push we needed.
Yep. Oh, wow.
Ugh.
I did not see what happened.
Nice little punch thrown there at the end. square across the face.
Probably shouldn't replay that.
It wasn't. It was more of a slap, open hand kind of thing.
Yeah, we just won't replay it. How's that?
That's probably good too, though. So that should bring up second after the penalty because it was after the play. Dead ball foul.
Yeah. Second and 15 then.
Yeah.
Or second and 25 then.
Yeah. And that'll be the first personal foul on that young man.
I see you can't see it on the screen. Our lion is down here playing rock, paper, scissors with the cheerleaders. Again, we want to thank both of our cameramen tonight, John Splater up top, Cody Hibbert, for getting those awesome views, the view you're looking at right now.
Oh, should be second.
Should be second down. Cody, did your mic die or did you turn it off?
He's ignoring us.
He is ignoring us.
Still on the union break, I think.
No, he's down here. He's filming for us.
Okay. Union break from talking to us.
Could be that his headset died. That could be it too. What we got here now?
I don't know.
Do you have our family sponsors? So I want to thank those family sponsors that have donated their money to the athletic boosters. If you are interested, just scan that QR code.
I do want to thank the boosters. They're helping provide this new scoreboard device that pulls the scores for us. So the Royals, I'm not sure what exactly is going on. They called a timeout on the Royals, but you should have had a dead ball foul with the unsportsmanlike conduct, or did they consider it during the play?
No, they have second down.
So it's second down, so it should be a dead ball foul.
And all the officials are signaling second down. I'm not sure what the...
And the clock should have stopped.
Yeah, I don't know.
On the foul. But now you're in a great spot because, South Putt throws here. That's dangerous as far as the clock goes.
Yeah.
Well,
taking a little momentum out of the sails here.
Yep. Eventually we'll get back to this.
So if you're South Putt's coaching staff here, are you thinking run, and eat as much clock as you can now that the Royals are down to one timeout?
Yeah, I think with
a 2-score lead.
2-score lead, down to one timeout. They're in man coverage, so you're not likely to hit something short for any kind of significant gain.
Right.
I think you do it, you're not going to get the yards, really.
Lean on your front line.
So yeah, now you're going to have third and really long, but the Royals just used their last time out. So you can now, you'll run this next play. You'll get it down under 2 minutes.
Under 2, right.
Before you have to punt.
But, like you said early in the game, special teams has not been a strong suit, and we have not seen a punt from the Eagles tonight.
No, we've not. And their punts have been very erratic. They've had some that have gone really well. They've had some that they had one blocked against Edgewood for a touchdown to start the game.
Yeah.
They've had some that have just been all over the place. So, and they do a really weird punt formation. Their punter, a normal punter lines up 14, 15 yards deep. Theirs lines up at about 10. And when he kicks it, he's only about 7 yards behind the line.
Walks it up.
So it's almost like a rugby punt, but where you kind of run and kick it. But it's a very very unique punt, and so if the Royals can exploit that, if we can force a punt here, that would be huge. Now here they've liked to roll out and throw to this tight end on this side. Let's see if they do that again or if they just play it safe and run it. Play it safe and run.
To the edge.
Ames.
He's got some room. Just get him out of bounds.
He does go out of bounds. But he's going to pick up.
Picks up a nice chunk.
About 20.
Enough to want to be able to go for it, right?
Yeah.
On 4th and 5. And not have to worry about a punt.
I think I go for it here, although it looks like the Eagles are going to run out their punt team.
It's kind of the opposite that you
Although
wanted.
they may have to use their timeout if they don't get their guys off the field. Only 10 seconds.
Picked up a ton of yards, but the guy he went out of bounds and stopped the clock. So.
Yeah, now they're going to have to use their timeout. And this is different than what we've seen. We just saw Klein back at a normal punter's depth. So we'll see if Coach Chuck Sorrell decides to change his mind or if he comes back out and punts it.
I'm going to say this gives you some time to at least think about it too.
Because it's so tough. If you get the first down, it's game over.
Right.
You get this first down, game is over, and it's there. If you punt it away, if anything bad happens, a bad snap, a block, a good return from Manship, now all of a sudden
a lot of pressure.
It's a game, and I know it's a 2-score game, but we've shown the ability to get that kick. So this is a tough decision here, and it looks like the Royals are going to go after it. I'd say coming off the far side, Manship and Whittington over there. Look at one of those two, although Taylor Conley's the guy I would send after punts.
Yeah.
Klein does get it away.
Pretty good boot.
Good punt. Manship fields it at the 2. Not probably a good choice there because I think it would have wound up with better position.
That's a pretty good bounce.
It did have a pretty good bounce. He might have had to field that, but going to put the Royals in tough field position, but you get the ball back, 2:10. No timeouts. Eden right now, 93 yards. He's 7 away from going over 100 here. And again, see this big prevent defense. Just throw a little quick hitch to Manship here, and or Blake. Although good coverage there.
Yeah, got to hurry back to the ball now.
There he finds Springman over the middle. Springman gets stood up about the 24.
Get down and run another one.
Yep.
That's good for a Royal first down.
Not going to kill it. They're going to run another play here. And again, when you got an experienced team like this, you can do that. You got those 2-minute drill type plays ready to go. Eden's going to get tackled in bounds.
Now you're going to have to kill it. Get up to the ball.
Picked up about 5.
Eden on the keeper for the Royal picks up 4, second 6.
Clock didn't stop there.
Yeah, I'll say he was running for a while.
Oh, we don't have the clock is not the, sorry.
Yeah.
It's not the same clock. It's the current clock that's on there. So we're figuring out how much time to put back on there. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. 105. There we go. But again, when you've got an experienced team, you got a lot of seniors out here, you can go quick. You don't necessarily have to kill it every time because you've got that experience. They know what to do in these situations. Just off the fingertips.
25 for the Royals.
Fourth and 5. What do you do here, Joe? Who are you going to?
I have no idea.
Well, who would you go to?
I don't.
Joe Paxton at quarterback. You're going to see Manship.
Right there, Manship out to the 40. Picks up 11. Actually, 12. So, kill it again. 51 seconds on the clock. Ball's at the 41. Gonna bring up 2nd and 10. Trips to the near side. Eden back to pass. Got Manship on the comeback, but he's in bounds. What we got here?
Killed it.
Oh, I didn't see that. I was writing it. I missed it.
Yeah, killed it. Brings up 2nd and 10. 42 seconds left.
We're being really efficient here in the 2-minute stuff. Finding Elijah Eden. Or Elijah Eden finding Eli Manship,
Yeah.
sorry. Doing a nice job just taking what they give us, but we got to turn some of these 11 and 12-yard plays into a little bigger ones here
20,
soon.
30.
There he goes, deep downfield. And that one's going to be picked off. And that's going to do it. And that was Mr. Klein with the interception right there. Drew Klein is going to finish the game there on defense. I'm going to tally my numbers here now, guys.
So this will push the South Putt Eagles to 3-1 on the year. Royals fall to 1-3 with a big rivalry game next week as the Knightstown Panthers come to Charlottesville to take on the Royals. Any last second thoughts before you get to the post game?
I don't know. I think explosive beginning.
Yeah.
And just really struggled really on both sides of the ball there in the middle part of the game. And then found some life
there
as
in the third quarter, right
at the end there when South Putt kind of went to that protect the lead kind of a defense. I think it's got to get some momentum here turned around for next week because Knightstown's going to come in pretty motivated. They haven't won the Plowshare and Anvil for quite a few years.
Yeah,
I believe 6.
6 years. And they're going to come in with a really good record and a good quarterback.
Experience.
Yeah. And
they got some experience, too.
Some good players on that team. And got to find a way to get it turned around here. We got a lot of good teams on the schedule coming up.
You want to do a commercial real quick? Or you got? Oh, go ahead and talk about that. Sorry, I was just adding.
As you can see there, we got Knightstown coming in next week, and then we've got Park Tudor who I believe is like I think they've won one game. I don't know if they won tonight this season. Milan's always tough. I think they have a losing record, but they're currently, but
schedule.
Yeah, they have a tough schedule, and they're always well coached and tough game for us.
Yeah.
And then LaPel's undefeated. I don't know how they did tonight, but they're undefeated coming into this. And then Shenandoah is always a tough matchup as well. So tough schedule here, and need to get it turned around, I think, next week. As we look at the post game, let me get that all. Oops, I don't have this. Oh, what was the final score? The scoreboard went down.
33-19.
Okay. So let me get that. Up to date. That's the final there. And we've had some players, like each time I feel like we've had an opponent player that's just had a really, almost a career night. North Decatur, Thackeray, just had an unbelievable night, offense and defense. And then last week, Holland-Donner, and they had a receiver too. What was I can't think of his name now.
Maddox Pritchett.
Yeah, they had a great game. And then tonight, Witt was really good, and you could name a number of people.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and read off the stats here. I finalized our stats for the Eastern Hancock Royals. These are very unofficial stats. I had Elijah Eden, 12 of 27 for 132 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Mark Cubey, 15 carries, 44 yards. Eden with 11 carries for 52 yards. From the receiving end, Gavin Bowman had 3 catches for 48. Dawson Springman, 1 for 14. Eli Manship, 4 for 68. Blake Whittington, 3 for 12. And Mark Cubey had 1 for, did he have negative 10? Is that right?
Yeah.
Bowman had both touchdown catches. So that's the stats for the Royals. For the South Putnam Eagles, Drew Klein, unofficially, 19 of 25 for 362 yards passing. That is the 3rd most yards that the Royals have ever allowed, behind Devin Craig of LaPel, which he did it 2 years in a row. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Or two games back to back, he threw for over 300 yards. And then Brandon Dumford from Northeastern back in 1999. So Klein, 362 unofficially. Let's see, Cook, I had him for 29 carries of 135 yards. Ames, 9 carries for 70. Talked about Witt, 11 catches for 147 yards for Witt. Inser had 5 catches for 137. Who else am I missing here? Oh, Jefferson, 1 for 43. And Hayden Tincher, 1 for 13. So a big night statistically there for the Eagles. Did you say who are they playing next week? Did you have their...
Sorry. They are playing...
I have it right in front of me. They're playing Sullivan. Sullivan playing Linton tonight in that big rivalry game. One of the oldest rivalries in the state, Sullivan-Linton. So they'll be back home next week to take on Sullivan. So again, it's a tough loss, but I keep looking at the improvement. There's things I really like that we did. You know, I think this is a really, really good offensive team, obviously. And I thought our run defense actually held its own. I mean, they got a lot of yards, but it took them 43 carries to get there. So we actually fared pretty well against the run.
Yeah.
You know, offensively, we started to find our rhythm there at the end. You know, we just got to do that earlier.
Yeah.
And big game coming up next week. We have the Knightstown Panthers coming to town. We're going to need everybody here for that game. We've got to pack the bleachers. We've got to have this place crazy and electric if we want to send the Panthers back to Knightstown with a loss. That's the goal. That's what we got to do.
Yeah. And not that our schedule gets any easier, but man, oh man, what a first 4 games here for the Royals, and a pretty tough schedule. I think once you get towards the end of the year and you see how all these opponents we've played schedule shake out, not only are their records going to show it, but I think some of these teams we played will contend for titles.
I think we've played 3 ranked teams in the first 4 games, and highly ranked teams. Not they're ranked 20th or something.
Right.
It's South Putt and North Decatur are both teams that are going to be very, very capable of winning 1A state titles this year. And so, again, it's a brutal start to the schedule, but we're going to be better because of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anything else before we sign off?
I was just going to give Matt Hunt the Paxton Farm Sweet Corn Player of the Game.
I think you're right. I mean, he recovered the kick on that kickoff that sparked us in the second half.
He had an interception, though. We didn't really want him to get the interception. He got an interception.
It sounds bad. We wanted it. We just it was at the 2-yard line.
The situation.
Situational. But yeah, Matt Hunt definitely deserving. Averaged about 40 yards on his punts tonight. Just
and the improvement. That's the thing. The improvement from week 1 to
PAT
tonight.
kicker. I mean,
yes,
I think we're 2 for 3 or 1 for 3 maybe, but
still had a good evening. So Matt Hunt, congratulations, our Paxton Farms Player of the Game. So we're going to get packed up here. I got a long night. I'm heading to Boonville here in a couple hours. So I got to get everything
Congratulations
packed up
to you
down there. So it's going to be a long drive. So thank you, everyone who tuned in tonight. We appreciate you guys greatly. Thank you to John Splater. Thank you to Cody Hibbert. And anything else?
I think that's it.
Go
All right,
Royals.
we'll see you next week.